Sean Myrie. Please subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. Yeah. Recent news, recent news. There's a big hip hop beef going on. I don't know if it's that big, but it involves the one 50 Cent, Curtis Jackson, and T.I., Mr. Harris. So recently, somebody, I don't know, must have asked T.I. in regards to verses, and 50 Cent's name came up. So he must have said that he would beat 50 in a verses. I guess he wanted to, bring this verses to 50. And 50, he's on to big things, very big things. He doesn't need a verses. And he's doing a lot of production with Power and all these different series, and in New Orleans with developments of G Unit, studios. Now, he was making fun of 50, making fun of T.I., him and his wife, Tiny, right? Making fun of them both and the son, King Harris, because, King Harris has to get involved. He was defending his mother, Tiny, against 50. Making fun of 50, bringing up 50's dead mother and stuff like that. And then T.I., he has two diss tracks. One of the tracks he brings up 50's baby mother, ex-girlfriend, who done some dirt with Diddy, right? It was brought up in the Diddy trial. And then he probably they bring up his son. I think it was King Harris bringing up 50's son, how 50 doesn't have a good relationship with his son, which is true. It's been documented. There's all types of beef 50 had throughout the years. Benzino, Ja Rule. Just recently, Ja Rule had a situation with Tony Yayo and Uncle Murder, right? They're on a plane, first class, words going back and forth. So 50 even clowned that situation. So he's all with the games right now. He's all with the games. So where's this gonna where's this gonna end? Is it gonna end? I'm hearing 50 took down posts regarding T.I. I want to see 50 actually get back to the studio, do what he was, he started off doing, music, and do some diss records just for fun. Doesn't have to be, a big thing. T.I. came out of what? Retirement. He even cut his dreads, and then now he has this new beginning. So he's coming out with a new album. T.I. He's working on a new album. So this would be just a good opportunity for him to get some attention with this whole beef with 50. I just want to hear some new music from 50. I don't want to hear the excuse because he has so much money that he doesn't have to do anything anymore, right? I just want to see 50 reply because I know that he's good at dissing people. What do you guys think about this? Do you think 50 should reply in any type of way to T.I.? Um, T.I., he's not been relevant recently in the last couple of years. Um, Hopefully he does something better than those two tracks what he dropped, or is that enough? His son has a diss track. I don't know how far that's gonna go, but 50 is viciously disrespecting them both, if that's a word for it. He done that to Puffy too, and Puff's son. Puff's son tried a diss track, I think, didn't really go too far, right? I know he's defending his mother, and T.I. is defending his woman, but man, what made people bring up 50's name with T.I.? Why, right? Why you want to do that? T.I. had a great career, right? From Atlanta, the king of Atlanta. But to go against 50, especially now, kind of crazy. T.I. could rap. I know he can rap. He could hold his own, but against 50, I don't know, people. I don't know. I don't know what he's trying to do. But people, please subscribe to the platform, the Down to Earth Network, right? I'll be doing more content like this, right? Pre-recorded, if you like that shit. But yeah, where is this beef gonna go? Is it gonna get more personal? Is it gonna get more personal? Or is T.I. gonna bring up more stuff about Curtis Jackson's baby mother? Are they gonna bring 50's, estranged son into this even more? Are they gonna invite him? 50 probably already talked to his son, guaranteed. So he won't bring no dirt to his name anymore. We don't know. Maybe they still have some type of relationship. But King Harris was going off. T.I.'s son was going off, man. Charleston White, he had to, chime in because he had beef with T.I. and T.I.'s son, Charleston White, the influencer, the comedian, the troublemaker, right? If you don't know who Charleston White is, now you know. But yeah, he put his 2 cents in, and they're getting roast. I'll be straight up. T.I. and his son right now are getting roast. I don't know how far they're gonna take this, but I know 50, he was, clowning them. He's the master of doing the troll, if you want to call it trolling or clowning. He's the master at doing that on the internet, right? So he already done that to what's his name from his show, what he had, BMF. He done that to the individual who was acting, and the son, Big Meech's son, Little Meech, right? And he done it to Big Meech too. So if he could do it to Little Meech and Big Meech, he don't give a damn, right? 50's been through the wars with many rappers. Fat Joe, now he's friends with Fat Joe. Like I said, Benzino, Ja Rule. Who am I missing? There's tons, there's more. There's a whole bunch more he had beef with. But people, please subscribe and comment, all that good stuff. Well, I'm just waiting for 50 to come out with some more movies and shit like that, right? Some more shows. I know that he got G Unit Studios, and Tony Yayo and Uncle Murder got a podcast, The Report, The Real Report, which I know 50 is kind of funding that. And that podcast is pretty good. It's pretty good so far, right? It's interesting. These guys always had a character which can make people really interested. I mean, in their content, right? They're gonna have a lot of guests on for sure because they've been in the industry for a good time. But I don't know if T.I. is ready to do, like, he done two diss tracks, right? 2 diss tracks. He's coming out with a new album. How successful that will be, I don't think it's gonna be that successful. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think it's gonna be that successful for T.I. He's trying comedy. He was doing comedy. I don't know how good that's doing. I think T.I. should go back to acting. I think the acting lane works for him the best. Begged 50 for a job. Just be friendly and try to get a job from 50. The acting thing is going good for you. Not saying you ain't a good rapper, T.I., but the acting thing is a little bit better for you right now, right? So you need to kind of try to ask 50 for a job. I think so. And King Harris, man, I know you're trying to get attention and shit like that, but 50's gonna roast the hell out of you if you continue. And on top of it, you got Tony Yayo and Uncle Murder. They got a podcast now, so they definitely are gonna be using that to roast people, 100%. And 50 is going to use that to roast people. Yeah, he's definitely gonna be doing that. But yeah, people, look out for some new episodes will be dropping. I won't just be doing lives. I'll be doing, like I said, that pre-recording what people might like. Yes, and I probably will have some special guests also joining me, doing some, talking about all types of subjects, all that good stuff. You guys need to subscribe, support the platform, man. Support the platform. I will have many types of subjects on, the Down to Earth Network. But yeah, T.I. asked 50 for a job, man. Ask him for a job. Trust me, because 50's just getting stronger and stronger. I don't know what else dirt they're gonna try to find on him, but good luck with that, right? Because he always covers his ass in some type of way. So the two diss tracks what he came out with, I heard one of them. I didn't even bother to check for the other one. The one what was promoted the most, it's not really getting that much attention. Honestly. T.I. was a good rapper, but I think it's time to kind of do something else right now. Right? Do something else. And people, please subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. This hip hop beef, 50 Cent, T.I. Out.